gentlemen, we are live on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what your life has been about.
Yo, we gonna be talking about the Anti-Hero album breakdown live probably next hour.
Never had no fame, I'm tasting clout.
John Keith.
Let me tell you what I figured out. When you falling ill, you call a doctor. And when there's been a crime, you call a cop. And when you see you broke, you look for zeros. But you ain't saving, you won't call a hero.
Alright guys, we're live on all platforms. Appreciate you being here. We're going to do this John Keith Anti-Hero album breakdown. Settle all the debates once and for all. Once you guys hear this project, which comes out tomorrow, by the way, we will have no more quarrels about any of these shenanigans that I'm tired of hearing about. Shenanigans. And John Keith is here live in the flesh. Maybe he'll do some of your questions later. This is the intro called What I Look Like. Just kind of a little softball to warm the up.
I can't save a dime. Yeah, I should go to hell with everything I've done. Yeah, see how wicked man is. We can take the scriptures. Yeah,
the comments are lit. Comment section is lit. The comment section is lit.
Even know what kind of man you dealing.
Comment section is live.
Alright,
so
what else can I say? I've always been.
Alright, we're gonna just get into the juicy stuff, okay?
Okay.
I'm getting these comments and you gotta fix it. Okay? I'm getting comments asking John Keith. I checked you out. I heard of you for the first time. I checked you out. And Olympus was an awesome album. But bro, why do you keep pushing the Illuminati imagery? Why are you using satanic imagery on your album covers? That's what I'm getting from my comments section. Explain yourself, sir.
You really get those comments?
Yes. I ban those people. They go away. They keep commenting. They think they keep commenting, but I don't see their comments. No one else does. But they think they're still alive, but they're dead.
Oh my goodness! Illuminati imagery. You talking about the?
They said you did this. Hold on. They said you did this in one of the videos.
I did that in one of the videos?
They said on the live stream you threw up bees. They don't know you're from San Diego. I think you did
this?
Yeah.
That's actually a gang sign.
Oh, so it's not the Illuminati.
No. That's
it's an actual gang sign.
Yeah, that's a full-on gang sign.
Well, that's better.
I mean, I'm not a gangbanger, but I think that's better.
Is that better?
Nah, definitely not. I definitely don't think I ever did that in a video though.
No?
That's the first time I've ever done that on camera.
They said you did it in a video. I've had multiple comments calling
Where that though?
Calling you calling you.
Wait, I thought this joint was the Illuminati joint.
Well, you're doing it now. Clearly, you're in the Illuminati.
Yeah, but I'm doing it as an example.
I'm trying to find the artwork online. Why can I not find the artwork? Okay, here we go. Artwork. I just Google. You know, it's you lazy when you just Google the artwork.
That's crazy.
I don't have the file handy. Okay.
That's crazy that I come up on Google like that, though.
Some people are saying this has imagery that is Illuminati esque, and then they also said that about this album. They said this is very Illuminati esque. Just to be clear, you are not in the Illuminati.
I will not confirm nor deny.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. Nah, so as far as Olympus is concerned, people were like, oh, you did the Medusa head. It would have been better if you did the severed head of Medusa, right? Wouldn't that have represented Jesus better? And here's my answer. Medusa is the equivalent of a comic book character. She's not real. She doesn't play any role in the biblical narrative, our life narrative, the spirituality, anything like that. She was a mythological creature in Greek mythology. So,
but you're throwing up the Illuminati sign in this picture, sir. What is that?
Oh, this?
What is that?
That's my hand on my face. That's amazing.
Okay, so just to be clear.
Wait, that's the Illuminati joint? That's hilarious.
Just to be clear, You did get an invitation.
Oh, I got an invitation
for
the
Illuminati from Instagram. I didn't get one.
Yeah.
Illuminati.
It's the racist.
Tap in with your boy. I didn't get one. You got one. Paul got one.
Paul got one?
Belief got one.
Dang.
Lecrae got one.
Oh, Lecrae definitely got one.
Trey Little got one.
Trey Little got an invitation.
Nick D got one. I didn't get one.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm disgusted with the Illuminati.
Yeah, I mean, but
send me my invitation.
You just
Guys, we're joking. Please, somebody's gonna chop this up. We're totally joking.
Look,
I don't know if a musical Illuminati exists.
It doesn't.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. However, that's going to be the title of this video, this first segment. John Keith addresses Illuminati rumors. Right?
Man, how you come up with this stuff so quick?
Yo, my title's been lit lately. Yo, if you're watching this live, thank you for tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up. Let us know where you watch this from. We're gonna be going over the Olympus album. We don't got a ton of time because we're like busy.
You mean the Anti-Hero album?
Oh my gosh, Anti-Hero. I'm still on Olympus. That's how fire Olympus was. The Anti-Hero album. This is the album. Just so we're clear, this is the album that settles all debates forever now. No more discussions on who makes better music. This album, I'm gonna play it for you. And then that's it. It's dead. The whole conversation is dead. So, in the meantime, if you're watching this live, let me know where you're watching this from. And we're going to get into this album. I appreciate you guys all being here. Like this video. That helps a ton. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bell notification. Gang, 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 gang. No Illuminati stuff. You guys relax. Okay? And let's get into this. Okay, so we played a little bit of the intro. Kind of a softball. Let's get into this record. I really like this record.
Yes.
Wowie.
We know the reason you came. Diamonds and dollars and chains.
It's a great way to open the record up.
You? Sit back.
Very triumphant.
Relax. Who said I changed up? Yeah, cause I said I'ma need racks. Got fans on the right path. Do my dance. Cause I like that. It's no chance. Don't fight back. I am. Got my back. I don't need gold. I've been rich. I don't need gold. I've been rich.
On this record?
I've been rich. I've been rich. I've been rich. Look at the track.
This is my favorite part of this record. It's like a vibe. That part right, this part right here.
I don't think that's the one. Is you made like that? Yeah, of course I am. Is you made like that? Yeah, of course I am. Is you made like that? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Wait. Is you made like that? Yeah, of course I am. Is you made like that? Yeah, of course I am. Is you made like that? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Papa told me go and get it, and I got it though. I belong. I'm a native like a
oh yeah.
We got things on the way.
That's what I do that for Bella Friday.
Where we going?
That part is hard.
Okay, got it, bro. 2020 is all I'm seeing. It feel like my year. It's the last supper. They get mad. I cut my hair, boy. Holla, my skirt is solar. I ain't got a roller. My life tore up. Yeah, step in my slides. Stay on the side. This in my jeans. I ain't gotta try. God never change, but he give me bread though. A lot of y'all ain't really fam like a step, bro. Wait, that's an old me. What I can't be. Can we follow through? Follow me and see. Yeah, wait.
Gotta bounce now, ain't no step.
Yeah.
Gotta bounce.
Wait.
Ain't no phase.
Going back in.
Hey, if you're watching this live, let me know where you're watching this from. Let me know how the levels sound.
Did you make like that? Yo, cross I
that flip is crazy. Alright, so then we get into that flip is probably I think my favorite part on the record. Like that flip, I listen through this in the gym, and that part goes crazy. That track 2 is amazing.
We almost made it a single, but we're like, nah, that's album surprise.
Yeah.
Like that's album surprise strictly.
Yeah, I see the way that this gon' go. He made a way, let's toast some more. None left to take upon my bros. We tapping in, we speaking cold. Who got the wheels, let's hit the road. That's Major Key, like we play roles. This ain't for show, that must be Joe. I made it with no one. Look at what's on my wrist. I got the rock like Chris, yeah. Please don't get me pissed, yeah. I talk with my fist, wait. I had to move that chip, wait. way. I had to see like Crip, yeah. I had to get through drip, yeah. God had to send my whip. Still God, yeah, yeah, still God. 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 Look to any man, never bow down. I was reaching for a Grammy, said I got a crown. Tell these rappers get they jammies back to put them down. They gon' phantom like they daddy when we come around. They don't understand how I've been a man and stand where I stand and got what I got. I follow the plan to do what I can, but he do it all. We got it on lock. They come get your mans, he all on the gram. He paying for spam, he buying the box. I know we gon' miss, don't know how to aim. You ain't Top Gun, you ain't got a shot, bro. We in the top, bro. Gotta be God, though. How can we not, bro? I never got hoes. I got a block though.
Did you say I never got hoes?
Look at the blessings pouring it down. It's
What kind of Christian rapper are you?
coming in hot, oh. And it's still God, yeah, yeah, still God. Still God, yeah, yeah, still God.
Alright, who produced that joint?
That drum was produced by Woe2.
Okay.
Woe2. Yeah, he was dope. He was just a, like, I think he had just messaged me one day and was like, yo, let me send you some beats. And I've actually gotten to a point where I usually,
You say no
100% of the time, I say no to that. But, or I guess it's 99% of the time. This time, I don't even know why I said yes. I had no reason. But I was just like, yeah, okay. And he sent me a grip of joints. And I was like, oh, Snappington. I got another joint with, I got a couple joints with him, but it's not on this project. But, yeah.
So the first two records are triumphant. It's like triumphant, and in a way you're saying, you know, of course I am. Like it's like a turn up fun gym record, but what I like about this is you're pointing it back to the source of everything. You're pointing it back to God. You're making it clear what this thing is about. What's the what I would call the deeper motivation. Who's calling me in the middle of the freaking live stream? Gosh, the deeper motivation, right? Like we all have motivations and we have deeper motivations. So the motivation is you want to make great music. You want to honor your talent, your gift, and be dope. But then you out the gate you go into the deeper motivation. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, so like with the intro, I kind of just wanted to like set the stage for like what the whole thing's gonna be about, right? So like if you really want to understand what this project is about, in general, you're gonna get most of it in the intro. You know what I'm saying? Get what it's gonna be about, and then we go into detail. But like, yeah, so like, made, yeah, you're right. Like it was like, you know, very triumphant is an interesting word. Like I would say, yeah, triumphant is good actually. You know what I'm saying? Like we just wanted to make a fun record. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That was like that's you know, it's gonna go crazy live. You know what I'm saying? And then for Still God, for the third record, we were like, you know, he sent that, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do a That's God part 2, and just, you know.
That's dope.
So yeah.
All right, let's keep going. The joint's called Everywhere.
This right now is within my
1995.
Yes, sir.
This joint's crazy.
2 first class tickets.
King Street Entertainment.
She said we can't have it. Life costs too much just a bounce. I said let's live lavish. God put it all on the house, yeah. Hey, been overseas, I'ma need that. Hey, mommy get it, I'ma need that. Hey, summertime Spain, you gon' see that. I'ma need that. We gon' take it through the roof. Yeah, living in the shade ain't the way to do. Yeah, life do change, I'm the living proof. Yeah, Mike got brains and he coming soon. And I'll never trade my G's for a W. Damn straight, I know that she's sick of seeing LA. We been OT so that you ain't.
I told y'all this album was gonna settle all the debates. Y'all ain't wanna listen to me.
Ain't got a K, that's right, already over these J's on the game. Yeah, she just needs security. I just need some jealousy. I just need support cause I deal with insecurities. She just like a sonogram. She tell me what she see in me. She ain't even moving though. I know she believe in me. Jimmy choose, or should I let her choose? She don't even want that. She just want the 2 of us. Let them need a move. Just look at the view, like I'm 22, but we living in the future. except we can't have it. Life costs too much just a bounce. I said let's live lavish. God put it all on the house, yeah. Dinner overseas, I'ma need that. Ay, mommy, get to get it, I'ma need that. Ay, summertime Spain, you gon' see that. God put it all on the house, yeah. Dinner overseas, I'ma need that. Ay, mommy, get to get it, I'ma need that. Ay, summertime Spain, you gon' see that. I'ma need.
All right, this is what I love about this record. When I got into this thing, you had a lot of people who loved Jesus, but didn't quite understand how to build lives for themselves. Didn't understand how to have aspirations, how to be financially independent, how to build their lives, right? And there was a lot of like hyper spiritualizing the practicality of living out this faith. And what I like about this record is you as a young man is saying, I'm gonna need that. I came from the mud. I came from nothing, and we're not going to be. This isn't who we're going to be. This isn't where I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
Like we're going to get past this. We're going to change our family tree. And I just feel like that's just such a void. Whether it's theological and just bad theology of like it's cool to be broken, it's cool to suffer for the gospel and be a martyr, or the flip side of I'm an artist and I'm a struggling artist and it's cool to be a broke struggling artist, and you're like F all that, I'm gonna need that. Is that a healthy interpretation of the record?
Yeah, I mean it's part of that, and then the other half of it is, I mean it came from a conversation I was having with my girl.
Okay.
She was like, she wanted to, I mean, without, you know what I'm saying, put all the business out there, she wanted to like take a trip with like her family or whatever. And she was like, I want to do this as much as I can now, because she's like, let's say we get married, we're not going to be able to do any of this. And I was like, what?
Do more of it, girl.
Yeah, and she was like,
you don't know who you marrying, girl.
Yeah. She was like, you know, like, she's like, even, she's like, my parents make good money, and it's still like, it's a lot for us to travel and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, So, I mean, I made a joke to her. I was like, babe, I wrote you a diss track. And I played it for her, and she was like, what you mean? I was like, nah, it was inspired by you. It's not a diss track at all. But, I mean, it was very much, like, my response to that conversation. I mean, like, it's important to her to travel. And, you know, I want to do that. It's really a love song when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
I want to be able to, I want to be able to do that for you because it's important to you, you know? And so, yeah, we not about to be on no struggle bus.
That's dope. And speaking of love songs, we got FOMO.
Got plans for the next one. I just realized what I'm chasing. I don't got time for no statement. Don't wait for me, I won't make it. Ain't like my pace, so I changed it. I spend my life on the pavement.
I like how imperfect the vocal is on this.
I'm dropping hits on the daily. I'm saying, oh no, I got so used to solo.
And then y'all finally go on vacation in this record. It sound like you're on the beach on Hawaii.
I guess I just got FOMO. I'm now just taking photos. She on me like I'm also, but she said she photo. I guess I just got that residence, new residence. Everyday crime scene, no evidence. No better than anyone ever did. Very best thing that heaven did ever since. Ooh, got a double life up every night. Felt left out, I'm not alright. Just call me, don't stall me. No patience, baby, I'm sorry. I don't wanna miss out. Guess we doing this now. Keep up with the crowd. No, it's your fault. I don't wanna miss out. Guess we doing this now. Keep up with the crowd. Don't miss what I found. It's you. I just realized what I'm chasing. I don't got time for no statement. Don't wait for me, I won't make it. Ain't like my pace, so I changed it. I spend my life on the pavement. Please don't slow up on the payment. I'm dropping hits on the daily.
you saying? I'm saying, oh no, I got so used to solo.
I notice there's a lot of one verse records on here. That's intentional. That's dope. All right, and then you really, I feel like, okay, so at this point, if you don't know what's what, I don't know what to tell you. But at this point, this completely destroys any more meaningful debate. This record right here.
Hold up, limitless. Niggas to me, got pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, get me up. On the mission, get me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust. Limitless. Niggas to me, got pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, get me up. On the mission, get me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust.
Yeah, good gracious, grace is good. Who misunderstood? Second chances, coming still, even when they shouldn't. Second glances, setting fires in my mental. Now I'm back down. The mountain wasn't accidental, Feeling rich, baby, check on the wrist. Bless me with the finest miss, baby, do not kiss, Tell you how I'm living, boy, I'm Will Smithin'. Keep my mind fresh, I'm in mint condition. Okay, watch that. Talk back, I'm still wearing all black. I just passed, I will not slack. I've been fed up with the crumbs, I'm a pro now. And plus I function by myself just like a pro now.
Limitless, niggas to me.
Shout out to Wave IQ.
I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, get me up. On the mission, get me
Blackjacks
up.
ain't missing.
Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust. Limitless, niggas to me, can't pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, get me up. On the mission, get me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust.
Hey, y'all ain't catch that. Homie, y'all sleep like salmon. I ain't worried about my brand. Ooh, I made my bio, my cash app. I'm never defined by skin. No one ain't make some black. Why even ask me that? That's outdated like cat dad. But I'm old school like Rat Pack. But never old two like flashback. This girl tryna get in my bag, nah. You behind me like backpack. I gotta make this clear. Better get the pic like abstract. If they wanna be like me, then I'ma disappear like Snapchat. Alright, John, how you? Doing okay? Much better now, I found my way. I bet everything I had, then it got bigger. That's parlay. Wait, that's called faith. I'm finna bounce, but one more thing. Think y'all mispronounce my name. Round this way, he called me Saint.
Back at my mental bag, feeling like a reverend. Turn my L's into lucky sevens. Came from roaches and reapproach the furniture. They're not hosting the illest coach you ever heard. Blur. Hey, wait, why you causing such confusion? Why you in multiple movements? How you fooling with the pen like a student? Cause I go G-Tidy. When I catch a peep, need 5 feet. See me on the ringside reach. On the system, my man John Key. Yeah, you under the basket. Wondering how do we manage? Taking the game with no handling. Analyze who y'all. Bring it back to the schoolyard. Lesson on me, I got blessings on me in a decimal leap. Hands high, put your over the Jeep. He made me limitless with a speak. Limitless, niggas to me, can't pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling.
Here's the thing. Listen to me. Hear me. There's music that comes from the culture. There's music that is for the culture. And then there's those of you who like to wear Crocs and Skechers. Okay? Now, I don't want to judge if you have a pair of Crocs, Skechers, Uggs in your closet. I know they're comfortable. But there's just a difference. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to be that guy, okay? But some of y'all got some questionable taste and think that Skechers and Uggs are cool, and they're not. It's just not. Limitless. That's that and Made probably my favorite two records.
That's what Cruz said.
This joint is hard. Okay, and this is nothing like the way you build this record up. Like you go from FOMO to Limitless, right? And it's like there's not only is there a roller coaster in the arrangement of the songs, there's a roller coaster on each song. There's breakdowns, there's drops. Like you're not just rapping over loops. Like this stuff feels so custom fitted for you, and I don't know how much of that was done intentionally on your part, or you wrote to the beats and they were like that. But it just feels like everything just fits so well.
You know what's really crazy? That is literally, I mean, that's still like that's God. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because here's the thing. Like I was listening to like the mixes for everything, right? Like I was watching how everything played out. So like, mind you, this is the funny part. The majority of the records on this thing were like made for other situations, and I was like, yo, it fits. It all talks, so it's all pointing to the same subject. But then even stuff like this was not intentional. I'm not gonna take credit for this. So like, going from everywhere. I mean, going from the voicemail that Wowie left, right? So we're gonna take this everywhere. We're gonna take this all over the world. Drops into everywhere. Then from everywhere goes to FOMO. It's a love song. From FOMO goes into Limitless. But then even on Limitless, only vision I could trust, and then it goes into Trust. Did not do that intentionally. Directly after that, it says on Trust. It's like, have my back when I fall. The very next song is talking about the time that I, you know what I'm saying, lost my virginity and fell hard and deep in that. Then directly after that goes into King with Belief, and it's like the whole song is about, you know, like recognizing who exactly is King. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a coming back from the fall. Yeah. Right? And then I mean it's just,
and that's the dope part about making art is there is this thing where you aren't even fully understanding what's being manifested in the art a lot of times. And God can just kind of take over and you not really know what is transpiring until you finish the record and listen back. And you're like, whoa, all of these songs tie in to each other and you didn't even consider all that. Like, that's super dope. So, all right, this is called Trust.
I took my time now, got the whole squad going up. Yeah, everything's fine now. Flip that, who you gon' trust? They don't know me at all.
King Street.
Yeah, please pick up when I call. Have my back when I fall. Yeah, have my back when I fall. Quit my 9 to 5. Boy, you lost your mind. Blamed it on the sky. I thought it was time, yeah. Mountains gotta climb, yeah. I need peace of mind, yeah. Looking for some dollars, instead I found a dime, yeah. Sometimes I think I'm going crazy. I have friends bounce, but it never fazed me. I got a girl now, she don't wanna change me, but she pushed me to the Lord, he rearranged me. Yeah, oh no solo. All my brothers fight, they gon' roll along. I take L's like practice, I never learn my status. I see my life just like it's all snakes and ladders. Where's your backup? Tell me where's your backup? Oh, you big screen, you tryna act up. Oh, you boss, huh? Why you acting? That is not true. He a captain. Yeah, hey. I took my time now, got the whole squad going up. Yeah, everything's fine now. Flip that, who you gon' trust? They don't know me at all. Yeah, please pick up when I call. Have my back when I fall. Yeah.
That joint is dope. And then you said the next record, which is Dance, is about you falling.
Yeah.
Roll my rhythm. I don't wanna dance. Just one more.
More Illuminati vibes, huh?
Yep. Yes, sir.
I don't wanna dance. Have you ever seen the truth do a backflip? Seen an opportunity and then attacked it. Think about the characters that you attracted. Can't turn this down, it's too attractive. Never thought I'd have souls on my track list. Never thought I'd tie a soul just to practice. Then she got the nerve to ask me what my tat is. So I had to stop and tell her what that is. Said it's a crown to remember that I'm chosen. Put the ink on my skin so I know this. She said it's cool that I know what my code is. I was thinking about the lies that I spoken. How I even say the words without choking. Knowing every single law that was broken. Then she laughed like she thought I was joking. And Satan said, boy, you know who the joke is. I don't wanna dance no more. This ain't how it's supposed to go.
Who did this part?
I don't wanna dance no more.
I did the whole thing.
This ain't how it's supposed to go. Ay, I don't wanna dance, yeah. You tested patience and spitted greatness, congratulations. You crucified them all over just for some penetration. You do-si-do with the devil, instant gratification. And then the moment was over, there goes your preservation. Boy, you stupid, boy, you Judas. Johnny, how could you do this? See, you was playing with God while she was playing your music. If you even got relationship, then this is abusive. Just chuck the deuces, your grace is run out, he done with you, kid. Hate myself, I gave in, I blacked out, screw my rhythm. Just one dance, just one kiss. It's over, now you instant. Hate myself, I gave in, I blacked out, screw my rhythm. Just one dance, just one kiss. It's over. This ain't how it's supposed to go. I don't wanna dance no more. This ain't how it's supposed to go.
That's dope. That's very, yeah, that's like very personal and dark.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was a doozy. That like literally, I was almost just telling exactly what the story was. You know what I'm saying? Like that, all of that like really happened. You know what I'm saying? And that was a super dark time too. When that had happened, like I remember. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take it that dark. It was just really dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, and then so like to actually go back into that and tell that story, well, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely felt like it was needed. So.
And then you go into this record, King.
Yes, sir.
With belief.
Yes, indeed.
I can't go back now, everything's changed. Nothing been the same. Nothing been the same. Yeah, Christ King forever. Had me on mind way before my conception. Dreams come to life like I'm stuck in Inception. I gotta repent when I throw my attention. I gotta repent, I only came for the blessing. I gotta repent when I be trying to finesse him. I got stains, I might lane. I'm playing God, but that's shame. I'm not king, I don't reign. White like beat laughs, I did not know. Put the Bible in my backpack, then I just go. I see pain and it hit my soul. Then I wonder, my God, was the last he spoke. In these ways, right here in this storm. Can't see face, but I just keep roll. No, you said don't get in that bowl, but I kept my eyes on the sirens. Oh, done to him was done to least of these. Don't know what they did, I need my bread and cheese. And the spirit in my ear be crying please, but I cannot hear, I'm doing what I please. And I think what would I do if I was Eve? Cause I swore that I would never touch the tree. God checked my pride and told me take a seat, cause I know that she ain't even bad as me. Give up everything, know it's all yours. Lost ID, but you never lost yours. Hit my knees and remind myself, can't go through if I'm locking that door. Walk through waves when I'm sitting at shore. Win battles if I lost my sword. Fill my cup if I don't let them pour. No, you can't if I'm running from the war, yeah. I can't go back now, everything's changed. Nothing been the same. Nothing been the same. I can't go back now, everything's changed. Nothing been the same. Nothing been the same.
when it come to leave, you would never catch enough the son of me. Thought I was at the top, but I was underneath. I came out of nowhere like a tumbleweed. Wanted to be the top 5, whether dead or alive. Over the skies, and that's another level of lies. A level the levy, the levitated man has been debated. If I'm one of the greatest, I mean I never should have made it like boom. Big Bang Theory, onomatopoeia, all y'all can't hear me clearly. I wanted everybody feeling me, and every time I score, God hit the cheerlead. And I was doing it for glory for men. I would rather lament than to turn on my pen. I was supposed to repent, but instead of replace, another cosign for whatever turning your face. Another close line, and still I fall on my face. I get back up, and still I'm trying to run in the race. I mean I'm running out of breath, but I'm keeping my pace. I feel it in my chest, but I feel it running in place. A place being in the first place. I hated being in the fresh state of mind. I blind, wade in the water, baptized, won't die. Tell my little daughter about the stories on the side. Look, when you said free, can't nobody buy it. Tell them they would stop calling me. My old ways seem fraud in me. Holy Ghost on guard in me. That's all I got, God in me. So I'ma just keep shining. I'm still in His will, no matter the fails. Man, it's just perfect timing. I'm in.
King Stream Entertainment.
This man is a monster.
Sheesh!
He's not fair. I tell you what, Belief is definitely better than NF. Good lord, that man. Oh, we can turn that to a beat.
King Stream Entertainment.
Okay, go. Yo, that joint's crazy. Ridiculous. This is the title track. Anti-hero.
We know we're finished though. Yeah. Levels is critical. I got some cynical. You don't love me. I do what villains do. I play the part. Tell me the art. I was a flashlight. Now I'm a star. Yeah. If we gon' talk, then let's keep it a stat. You wanna show I need more than a rat. You want a priest, then make it the mask. You want a hero, but I wear a mask. Voice in the thunder, this ain't no Shazam. Who for the glory and who for the glam? What did he kneel?
You know what I like about that line? You want a show? I need more than a rack.
Yeah.
We're setting expectations out the gate, guys.
Yes.
If you want to book John Keith for a show, it's going to cost you more than $1,000.
Yeah.
You should have a bar like that about your feature prices too. That way, you can just cut to the chase.
Oh yeah.
You know, just like if you need this, it's gonna cost you this, at least.
Right in the sand, they call me the GOAT, but you need a lamb. Reaching for help, who got the power? Fighting with demons for diamonds and dollars. I'm proud of my pride when I'm hearing them holler. I do, hold up, didn't you grow up? Didn't you ditch your dreams to blow up? You got blood on your hands, you stained. You don't need a cape, homie, you deserve change. Y'all don't even know what kind of man you dealing. I ain't here to save a man and make a killing. What else can I say? I've always been the realest. Only Jesus rescue. Levels is critical. I got some cynical. You don't love me. I do what villains do. I play the part. Tell me the art. I was a flashlight. Now I'm a star. Levels is critical. I got some cynical. You don't love me. I do what villains do. I play the part. Tell me the art. I was a flashlight. Now I'm a star.
Shout out 1995.
He did this whole beat, or
Now I'm a
just
star.
He just flipped it. It's a producer named Tondi that did this shit.
Everyone's dope. All right, here go the outro. Anything else you need to fill in for people that are hearing this, the records in between? Concept,
man.
Anything you want to tell them about?
I mean, I feel like the anti-hero title track and what I look like, the intro, kind of just ties everything together. So like, that's a line that kind of gets repeated throughout both of those tracks. It's like I'm not here to save, I'm here to make a killing. You know what I'm saying? Because like yes, our goal in life is to point people to Jesus. But I could do that every day. I could do that at the grocery store. I could do that working at Albertsons. I could do that whatever. So the reason I rap is, yes, like that is the overall goal, but the reason I make music is to be successful in it. You know what I'm saying? So like that, and then there's also the line in there, I was a flashlight. I'm a star. Right? So like
I can't hit it that way though.
I actually can't either. That was like, man,
some finesse.
That was really high up there. So like, you know, I definitely, like we said, we're lights, but we're supposed to be flashlights pointing to Jesus, right? But then like, with the space that we're in, you know, none of the people in our space. Put it like this: all the people that love Christian hip hop, and they're, you know, they know the artists, they know all the lyrics. Like, you don't even listen to secular music. You've already been pointed to Jesus. Like, you've been pointed to Jesus. You know. And if you walk away, that's actually on you. So you have your relationship with Jesus. So who are we supposed to be pointing to Jesus? The people who don't know him. Right? So, but when we're in a space where it's like, no, don't go out, don't make music for other people, you're for us, you're just for us, and I'm not a flashlight anymore, I'm a star. Like, that's what you want. Like, I'm not pointing you to Jesus. You're supposed to be in your word, in community, in prayer. You know, you're supposed to have your relationship with Jesus. The people I'm supposed to point to Jesus are the people that don't have him. Right? But they're like, yo, nah, don't do songs with people like whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone was like, yo, is Wave IQ a Christian artist? I was like, nah, you make secular music. If you listen to Wave IQ's music, you're going to hear all kinds of things. Big boy words.
Big boy words.
Right? But I have a relationship with Wave IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my homie. So, like, he can see, and I mean, like, we haven't had too much conversation. I don't know, you know, where Wave's at with his faith, all that kind of stuff. But I do know that, you know, people expect that. I did a show one time. Somebody came up to me after the show and said, yo, just remember, like, you're ours. Like, you're for us. And I was like, what you mean? And he was like,
some coke stuff.
Yeah, he's like, if you don't make music for us, for the church, you know, then what we got? And I was like, oh, no, that's not what this is, bro. Like, I'm not here to just give the church music. The church has music. There's plenty of that's not my mission, right? I'm a flashlight. If you want to turn me to a star. So, yeah, that's why I feel like that track kind of, and the intro kind of encapsulates the whole thing. But
amen. All right, here go the outro.
Don't ask of me what I can't be. If you see my bones, you gon' hate me. I can't help you if I play me. Nah, never flew, I'm falling off. Y'all couldn't handle my baggage. I couldn't cover my damage. You treat these words like a bandage. No, it ain't for you, I'm really numb. Don't ask of me what I can't be. If you see my bones, you gon' hate me. I can't help you if I play me. Nah, never flew, I'm rolling on. Y'all couldn't handle my baggage. I couldn't cover my damage. Treat these words like a bandit. No, I'm feeling. Let it ride. That's it. That's the whole point. Why spend time trying to be somebody's hero? I can't even save myself. I mean, the truth is, if you really knew me and everything I've done, you say I look more like a villain.
walks out of the frame. All right, what's your favorite record on this project?
Right now it's Everywhere. Yeah.
Why?
I feel like it's just different. You know, I feel like there's a lot of things, a lot of joints in here that, you know, it's still me, but I think it can fit into a certain category with a lot of other CHH artists. Not all of it, but some of these. But I feel like Everywhere really stands out.
You gon' see that, I'ma need that. We gon' take it through the roof. Yeah, living in the shade ain't the way to do. Yeah, life do change, I'm the living proof.
Yeah, the cool thing about that record is it's very different. Like the guitar, the guitar chop, just the drums on this overall project really not.
95.
Yeah, which 95 always delivers with drums. What do you think most people will walk away from this project with?
Stop playing with my name. No, I'm playing.
I mean, besides settling everything once and for all.
No, I would say, like, you know, I feel like it kind of breaks down the expectation for not only people like us to have to be perfect and be people's heroes, but also on the flip side, shout out to 20K Key Stream Team. On the flip side, it's like the people, your heroes, got issues. They're not heroes. So you don't need to, like, you don't have to hold yourself to not that. I mean, like, you don't have to be condemned because you're not, you know, you're not perfect. You're not how people paint us to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, oh, because I know how I used to look at people like Andy, people like, you know, like KB. I used to be like, man, they're God.
They're almost closer to Jesus. Like, they're like saints or something.
Yeah, like, oh, he's closer to Jesus than I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get to how close he is. Everyone has their relationships. And then there's like the last record too.
I thought we were just gonna leave that for them to little treat. I don't know why I made that noise. But
yeah, I don't know what that was.
You know, leave that. Let them discover that on their own. Yeah, I think it is imperative in a time like this to not idolize people.
Yeah.
That if you look at leadership, I mean, from the top down, of our nation, of a lot of churches, you know, can be imperfect, to say the least.
Yeah. Man.
And the degree of idolatry that's revealed in people's hearts.
Yeah.
You know, very, very quickly, in terms of a misunderstanding of, like, don't touch the Lord's anointed. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, we just really, really, really idolize people to, I think, an unhealthy degree.
Absolutely.
And I think you making a record like this that's vulnerable, that's transparent, that is going to challenge people, but also at the same time edify and encourage people, I think is very cool, man. And I think people are going to, you know, really appreciate this. I think, yeah.
What's that?
Any final thoughts?
Yeah, nah, I think, you know, I think that's pretty much it. Just, you know, it's lit. Project's my favorite project so far. And we just getting started.
Run the numbers up.
Go crazy.
Run the numbers up. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure this joint is going to be on all streaming platforms at 9 p.m. Cali time, midnight East Coast time. Run them numbers up and tell a friend to tell a friend. And like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share the album with somebody. And if you still guys want, we still have some merch left. There's not a lot. So if you want some merch, go grab some merch before it's out. We still have like 5 vinyls left, some hoodies, and some physical CDs. The vinyls are numbered and signed. There's only 25. A link is in the description. All right. Follow John Keith on all platforms. And I think this settles everything. Personally, I don't want no more. I don't want no more shenanigans. I don't want to hear nothing else unless you wear Crocs. And if you wear Crocs, then me and you don't have anything else to talk about. All right, y'all. Peace.
Oh shoot.